We have did it! 7,000 subscribers to the GeauxBurns Nation. Thank you to all of our new and veteran subscribers for helping us continue to grow the channel. You all are awesome. And with tradition, every time we reach a milestone, which means another 1,000, another Q&A. I give you guys an opportunity to submit questions via the Discord as well as the YouTube community tab, Twitter, and Facebook. So without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? Your questions answered for Q&A 7,000. I know, I haven't done 7,000 Q&As. I've done a few, so feel free to check out previous episodes in the Q&A playlist. First off, we're going over to Discord with one of our sponsors, Erosium. What is the best memory since starting the channel so far? My best memory since starting this channel would have to be, I don't really know. I have a pretty good memory, Erosium, and I remember some fun times that I've had with all you, my awesome viewers, subscribers, and fans. I've also had a lot of salty moments as well, and that's probably some great moments for all of you out there. I'm sure that's the case, right? But I'm going to flip this one, and I'll try to answer the question. You, yes you, watching, what has been your favorite moment since you became a subscriber of the channel? Since you joined the GeauxBurns Nation, whether it's a video I've made, a Let's Play, a live stream, one particular moment that made you laugh, made you think, made you cry, made you shake your head, feel free and let me know below in the comment section. Okay, so my best memory since starting the channel would have to be, I guess, the very first time in my old series, Racing Badly. I did that for a few years. I kind of retired it. I still technically, unofficially continue whenever we're racing during live streams. But the very first time, I actually won first place in an episode of Racing Badly. And it has happened a few times. Not always. A lot of times, I'm lucky to actually finish the damn race without getting a DNF. But it was a coupe race. I think it was down in Strawberry back on the Xbox 360. And I was in a Zion. And I actually won the race. Somehow, some dark, twisted miracle occurred, and I won. It was a coupe race, and it was in the Ubermax Zion, which is one of the best coupes in the game. So I was very, very happy about that win. Next, we're moving on to Ed, a.k.a. Pankiko. We're just going to call you Ed. It works better for me. What motivates you to continue your channel, and do you have a schedule, or when do you feel like it? Okay, so we do have a schedule of sorts, as most of you already know, but to refresh, on, say, Tuesdays in Grand Theft Auto Online, there's always either a new event week or new content. So on Tuesdays, either making a video informing you about the new event week, or if there's new DLC or new vehicles being drip-fed out, like yesterday, then I usually do an early morning live stream. On Wednesdays, we usually do a discuss video. Every once in a while, a blue moon occurs, and we do a Q&A like we're doing today, usually on Wednesdays. But I have been known to do multiple discuss videos in one week, but traditionally, I usually just do one discuss video a week, unless another like news piece comes up that's, I guess, merited to be in the discuss category. Anyways, on, say, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays is usually whenever I do live streams or whenever I'm out of town like I was last week. I'll throw up some Let's Plays, like, for example, the Warriors last week. And, of course, on Sundays, we do rant vids. Most of you know that by now. Now, on Mondays, we usually do a live stream in the afternoon as well. By the way, for my live streams, we're mostly on Grand Theft Auto Online, even though I do live stream other games. But predominantly, it's Grand Theft Auto Online because, you know, that's one of the staples to the channel. So we usually jump between PS4, Xbox One, PC. I don't know in what order, but it does happen. I try to make sure I at least do one stream on each platform a week. Sometimes, obviously, there's favoritism with PS4, but that's just the way it is. And for the record, I don't love or hate any of these consoles or platforms more than the other. It's just that I have a larger base of people I play with, you know, subscribers, stream team members over on the PS4. We're building it up on the Xbox One, still working on it on PC, but occasionally on Mondays, once every 2 or 3 weeks, I also post a vlog from my vlogs channel. So that's pretty much my schedule. And what motivates me to continue the channel, Ed, is the fact that I enjoy gaming, and I enjoy making content, and I enjoy playing video games, gaming. So it all works to my, I guess, motivation to continue growing my channel, continue making content, live streaming for all of you, my awesome viewers, subscribers, and fans to the GeauxBurns Nation. The third question off of Discord comes from Peanut, which also is a YouTube question. How long have you been doing YouTube for? So this channel, my gaming channel, I've been doing that for just over 4 years. I launched that in March 2014, so just over 4 years. The vlogs channel might be 2 years old now, I think. I don't know for sure. But these are not my original channels. So I've been doing YouTube probably all the way back to 2007. I had kind of like a fun, I guess what they would call a shitpost channel, where you just post like random nonsense you made up, just random videos. So I don't know if it still exists out there. I remember deleting a few things off of it a while back, but I did start off in 2007 with a shitpost channel, and then in 2009 I launched my political channel. I think a year or two later I helped my dad with his pro-cannabis channel, and that's still up even though my dad passed away nearly 2 years ago. So technically I guess you could say I've been on YouTube since 2007 making content, more or less. Yeah. So anyways, those are the Discord questions. Thanks to Peanut, Ed, and of course to Rosium for submitting the questions for Discord. Now we are going to move on over to the Twitters. Okay, so let's start off with, let's see, Jordan. I think Jordan is also known as the Killer Potato. If you could choose an American classic truck, what would you choose? Make, model, year. Or any format would you like? Truck. I'm quite content with my 2013 Nissan Frontier. I'm not really into classic trucks per se. I do like classic muscle cars like Mustangs, for example, or Challengers, or you know what I'm saying. So I'm more into classic muscle cars, not as much into classic trucks. Let's see, who's next? What question? My good question. My question is, what? Kevin, I don't even understand what that question is. And Elaine, thanks for congratulating me. I appreciate that. Thank you as well from Brian and Hydra Vibes. I appreciate the congrats as always. Next, let's go to UG Outlaw. What advice would you give a gaming YouTuber that's just starting out? Well, I have done a few YouTube videos, given some of my tips, pointers, advice to aspiring YouTubers. I have those on the channel. I think one is a top 10 YouTube video. The other one is YouTube tips. They're there somewhere. Well, off the top of my head, do not become a content creator in order to make money. You won't make money. You're actually going to spend money. And learn how to make content. You're going to need software. You're going to need a game capture if you're intending on becoming a gaming YouTuber. Or you're just going to need I guess a PC that has, I guess game capture built in, or recording device, or it's going to cost money to be a gaming YouTuber. And you're going to spend money, and it's going to take a while to grow your channel. Some channels grow faster than others. It's just the nature of the beast. But don't get into becoming a gaming YouTuber to make money. I highly advise you don't, because no matter how much money I have made over the past year, which, to be honest, hasn't really been that much, it's nothing compared to the amount of money I've put into the channel. I've put way more money into the channel than I have gotten back so far. And maybe one day that'll change. Who knows what the future has to say about that. But either way, don't become a gaming YouTuber to make money. There's plenty of information and knowledge on YouTube regarding the basic things you need to be a gamer, a content creator on YouTube, learning how to stream, learning how to record videos, edit videos, editing software, what's free, what's going to cost money, what's good, what's bad, along with the microphones. I would recommend a Blue Yeti microphone. It's very good. I've been using it for the past few years. And the final question off of Facebook comes from Chris. Any last-minute fears or concerns about what Rockstar may have in store for Red Dead Redemption 2? Well, it's I don't know, it's not really last minute because it's just the end of May now, and unfortunately October is still several months away. But my fear regarding Red Dead Redemption 2, I don't think this is going to happen, even though I did read an article about how Take-Two is still entertaining the idea of loot crates for their games. Now, I think Rockstar already has a microtransaction system that works for their games, like Grand Theft Auto Online, for example, through the shark cards. I envision something similar with Red Dead Redemption Online, or Red Dead Online, or whatever it's going to be called. I don't want to see any microtransactions in story mode of Red Dead Redemption 2. I hope that we have 0 microtransactions for story mode. If you want to have microtransactions in Red Dead Online, unfortunately, that's just a reality we're going to have to deal with. I hope it's not lousy, stinking loot crates. I hate loot crates. It's a form of gambling, in my opinion. So that's one of my fears. I don't think that's going to be the case because, like I said, I think Rockstar is pretty happy with their current formula, and the shark card formula has made them, and Take-Two, a lot of money. It's a good thing I double-checked Twitter because I actually missed a couple questions. Fortunately, I caught them. Brian, hi GeauxBurns, I have a question. What do you think of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies? Are they getting better or worse in your opinion? Congrats on 7,000 subs. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much, Brian, as always, and I hope every one of you is having a fantastic day as well. Now, I'm more of a DC guy than Marvel, but I do like Marvel. I'm not all about the war of like DC versus Marvel or Xbox versus PlayStation. I don't care for that sort of thing, or like Star Wars versus Star Trek, but that's a good comparison. Whereas the MCU seems to be very well established, and overall the films have been pretty good. A few duds, but mostly decent, and then there's been a few really good ones. Star Wars is starting to have issues, and both of these are under Disney, right? Case in point, like Solo. I'm not going to go watch Solo. Forget it. It's one of those few movies that I'm like, you know what? Just give me the spoilers already, because I'm not going to go waste my time. Now, with Infinity War, I really want to see Infinity War, but the problem is I haven't seen Black Panther or Thor Ragnarok yet. And I definitely don't want to be spoiled regarding those films because I hear those two are really good too, and I hear Infinity War is really good. So I want to watch all 3 of those. So I still have a vested interest in continuing to watch the MCU movies. Plus, I am watching some MCU shows, the Netflix ones specifically, like Daredevil, The Punisher. I think some new Luke Cage is coming out this summer. I'm very excited about that. I liked Luke Cage, okay? I liked it. You know, there was an issue that happened halfway through the first season that I didn't like. I think most fans would have agreed about that choice, that decision. It kind of had an effect on the rest of the season, but there's no do-overs. Hopefully season 2 of Luke Cage will be better. The Punisher, I loved the first season of The Punisher. The Defenders could have been a lot better. So overall, I feel like the MCU is doing really good. Eventually, I feel like it's going to collapse and be destroyed because, as they say, nothing lasts forever. I just want DC to take a page and some lessons from how successful the MCU has. And, you know, Lucasfilm as well, right, Kathleen Kennedy? Hint, hint. And the last official question we're taking off of Twitter comes from Cyber. What type of food do you enjoy snacking on? Just ignore all the carbs, sodium, etc. Okay, so a few foods that I like is white cheddar popcorn. Love white cheddar popcorn. I like Halo Top protein ice cream. Dark chocolate. Love me some dark chocolate. Plus, it's good for your heart. Raisins, as well as a banana. I try to have a banana at least a few times a week. So I'm trying to eat healthier snack-wise. Now, there's definitely some snacks out there that aren't as good for you. I'm trying to cut back on those. The struggle is real. But I am trying to snack healthier. So that's pretty much the kind of snacks that I enjoy consuming on a regular basis in the hopes of eating healthier and losing weight. Let's move on to the YouTube Community tab. We got several questions over here, so we're far from done asking the questions or answering the questions. First, let's go to Kane. Although it may be a no, would you ever play another Telltale game? So probably not. I probably won't be playing another Telltale game because I'm a Batman fan, and that's why I played the Batman Telltale games. I'm not really into Q&Es. Both seasons had very good story. Season 1 and Season 2, aka The Enemy Within, But other than that, I'm not really interested in another Telltale type game, unless it's something that they do that just really piques my interest. As of right now, with what I've read, I'm not really interested in what they're working on in the next year or two. But you never know what the future may hold. Never say never. I don't know if they're ever going to do a third Batman Telltale game. It felt like at the end of the second game, or second season, that it felt like that they were trying to tie up some loose ends, or they were trying to make the ties so loose or whatever, where they were never going to go into a season 3 anyways. But you never know. Maybe we'll get a season 3 of Batman Telltale somewhere down the road. Akeem, do you plan on playing more PC games? Or is there any upcoming game you're looking forward to play? Or we only focus on Red Dead 2 and Grand Theft Auto Online only? Technically, it's one question. Technically, I guess. If you want to go technical, Hakeem. Okay, so yes, there is a game. And some of you know what game I'm going to be playing in June. I've already mentioned it a few times. Some of you think I'm fucking joking. I'm not fucking joking. Jurassic World Evolution, when that comes out, I'm definitely going to live stream that. That's not a threat. That is a promise. Most of you know that I'm a huge dinosaur fan. I love dinosaurs. And of course, I read the Jurassic Park books back when I was a kid. Watched the movies. I don't know if I want to go watch Fallen Kingdom. I feel like the trailers have kind of spoiled it. And to be honest, I haven't watched Solo yet because I really felt like there's no point. I realize that has nothing to do with this, one or the other. But Jurassic World Evolution looks very interesting, very enticing. And I'm at least going to stream it once and see what happens. And if I really enjoy it, and if another day comes up and say a week or so after that stream, I don't know if there'll be a demand for it, but if I have nothing else going on, then I'm definitely going to stream it. But I also have a Far Cry 3 now. I think that came with my pre-order of Far Cry 5 for PC. So somewhere this summer, I'm definitely going to go back and stream Far Cry 3, because Far Cry 5 was the very first Far Cry game I ever played. And a lot of you have asked me to go and stream Far Cry 3. So that's going to happen eventually somewhere down the road. And as you may have noticed in the B-roll, the background video, I've been playing a little bit of Dead by Daylight because they have a new public test build. They're going to be rolling out a new update in a few weeks, and anyone that was able to do the public test build on PC was able to try it out. The new Survivor, as well as the new Killer, which is a big fat clown. And I'm having a good time so far. I'm having a blast. Now, I'm not going to stream it because I realize most of my subscribers don't care for Dead by Daylight, but I throw it in the background anyways for reasons. Next, let's move on to Riley. What are your plans for the future? Are you going to post videos on other games besides? It's basically the same question that Akeem just asked me, so I should have read that. I try to go into these questions like fresh. Sometimes I scan over to see if there's any questions I'm not going to answer that are inappropriate. I delete one or two, but that's just the way it goes. So Riley, you asked the same question that Akeem asked, and the answer is pretty much the same. I think I don't need to repeat myself on that one. Jurassic World Evolution, as well as Far Cry 3 probably this summer. If I can get one of these Western games to work. I was trying to get one to work last week. I had an issue with it, but anyways, I might even stream the Xbox One, backwards compatible Mafia 2, like some of you have been asking me to do. So we may do that as well this summer, depending on what all transpires regarding the next Grand Theft Auto update. Let's see. Spider Monkey, congrats. And would you still play Grand Theft Auto Online even after Rockstar stops updating it? Okay, let's be honest. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto Online for over 4 years. Before I started this channel, day one, October 2013. And even though I still enjoy playing Grand Theft Auto Online with my viewers, subscribers, and fans, especially when there's good updates, good quality content, a lot of times not so much, but when the day comes that Rockstar stops updating this game, Grand Theft Auto Online will most likely start to turn into a ghost town. Maybe it'll take a while, but at the same time, I really feel like at that point I'm not going to have any real interest in continuing to play it because I've already put over 4 years into the game. Now, I would very much like for Rockstar to keep updating Grand Theft Auto Online, similar to how Blizzard does World of Warcraft, and start doing some expansions, like Liberty City, San Fierro, Las Venturas, Vice City. Probably not Vice City. That's probably going to be the next game. I don't know. I'm not confirming or denying anything. It just makes sense for Grand Theft Auto 6 to be in Vice City. Makes sense to me anyways. North Yankton would be a good choice for an expansion. So I don't know what Rockstar's planning on doing with Grand Theft Auto Online post Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. I guess we're going to find out in the next few months and going into 2019. See, King Easy, congrats. Thank you so much, King Easy, and everyone that's congratulated me for getting over 7,000 subscribers. Thank you. Thank each and every one of you, because if it wasn't for each and every one of you subscribing to the channel, we wouldn't be at over 7,000. Approaching, I think, 7,100 now, so that's freaking awesome. Caveman Melvin, if you could have 3 vehicles in Grand Theft Auto Online, which vehicles would they be? MOC, Avenger, also count. I would have, I know Riley's not going to like this, but I love my Deluxo. So I would have the Deluxo. I would have the Pariah. And then a third vehicle. Let's just say the Buzzard counts as a vehicle, technically. Those are my 3 vehicles. The Pariah, Buzzard, Deluxo. Boom. My 3 choices. Special Agent Romero. Will we ever see Manhunt or Max Payne on the channel? I've never played Manhunt. And I played Max Payne a long time ago. Long before the channel. But I was looking in the PlayStation Store last week before I decided to go on with the Warriors Let's Play, which I may or may not continue via live stream once I figure out what the hell's going on with OBS and Elgato. Yesterday's live stream, by the way, got a copyright claim because of music. Yay. Which basically means that I don't get money for that video. I don't get paid a dime or a penny for that live stream, but in the end, it's probably not going to be that much money anyways. It's just the thought that irks me. The fact that no matter what I do, I can't get like Elgato or OBS or Windows to allow me to hear the game audio while I'm live streaming. Like, everyone else can hear it, but I can't hear it. And when that happens, sometimes the radio's playing, and I can't hear it. I don't know to turn the radio off. So I guess I'm just going to have to completely mute the music in the settings in Grand Theft Auto Online going forward in order to avoid future copyright claims. So I decided on the Warriors because I felt like that was the better choice of the 3. It's the one I haven't played. I never watched the movie, but I've always heard good things about the movie and the game. And I enjoyed the 3 episodes we did, but I don't know what we're going to do. I think that if there is a situation where I have to go out of town again, I am planning at least 1 or 2 other trips this summer. I may just continue Let's Playing the Warriors while I'm out of town. So that may be the case. Brian, congrats. King301, congrats. Thank you guys for the congrats. I appreciate it. Let's see. Mr. Wackus Crack has 2 questions. I really wish you would have only done 1 question, but it is what it is. We'll allow it. Do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 will have gory kill cams? I think they already confirmed that pretty much. So yeah, I think they will. I don't know if they're going to be similar to Max Payne 3, but they also had gory kill cams in Red Dead Redemption. So I think we can pretty much say that there's a lot of stuff from Red Dead Redemption that's going to carry over to Red Dead Redemption 2. And I think we'll see kill cams as well. We'll go ahead and answer your other question. If Red Dead Redemption 2 Battle Royale mode turns out to be true, do you think it will go well because of all the new realistic features? I fear that we're going to see a lot more Battle Royale AAA games. Now, it's already confirmed that Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is going to have Blackout, which is going to be their Battle Royale. And it wouldn't surprise me if Battlefield 5 ends up having a Battle Royale as well. I don't think they announced that last week during the reveal and their crappy trailer. I mean, honestly, did you guys hire someone else to do your trailer? Because, like, whoever did Battlefield 1 trailer, a.k.a. the 7 Nation Army trailer, did a good job. Did a very good job. The reveal trailer for Battlefield 5 sucked. Whatever. So, anyways, I know that there's leaks out there. I think we went over that a few months ago. This huge leak that dropped a while back about the possibility that there's going to be a Battle Royale mode in Red Dead Redemption 2. There's also rumors that there's going to be a Battle Royale mode in free mode in Grand Theft Auto Online coming out sometime this summer with the big update. I don't know if that's true either, but it would not surprise me either case. Now, hopefully Rockstar will do the Battle Royale right if they actually implement a Battle Royale in Red Dead Redemption 2 and Grand Theft Auto Online. Hopefully they won't fuck it up, but only time will tell. Alex, if you were in charge of Rockstar and making Grand Theft Auto 6 Online, what would be one big change you would make to the game? Don't say make items cheaper. Okay, so let's just call it Grand Theft Auto Online 2.0. We get Grand Theft Auto 6 set in Vice City. I know it's not confirmed. I'm just being hypothetical here, guys. In the year 2024, Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. We have one protagonist, female probably, and it's Grand Theft Auto 6 in Vice City and South Florida, the Keys, maybe Cuba as well. I don't know. And we also get a Grand Theft Auto Online 2.0. Now, you said I can only do one big change. I wish I could do a few big changes, because one thing, I would like to be able to transfer our Grand Theft Auto Online character over, the content or the money, something over, get some sort of reward for being a return player for Grand Theft Auto Online to Grand Theft Auto Online 2.0. And like I mentioned a moment ago, I would very much prefer them just keep Grand Theft Auto Online going and simply just have an expansion pack added in 2024, for Grand Theft Auto 6, where you could go from Los Santos and Southern San Andreas and you could take a flight over to the new Vice City map. I would prefer that, to be honest. The big change I would make, though, is to make everything, and I do mean everything, sellable in whatever the future version of Grand Theft Auto Online is going to be. I don't like the fact that I cannot sell apartments. You can trade apartments, you can trade some properties, but you can't sell them. There's a lot of Pegasus vehicles I would like to sell that you can't. The yachts you cannot sell. Bunkers, facilities, hangars, you cannot sell them. And that's something I would very much like to be able to do, because sometimes after you buy the yacht and you play around with it for a while, you start thinking, you know what, I don't really need the yacht. It was fun for 5 seconds, but I think I want to sell it. It'd be nice in the future we're able to actually sell everything. I'm just saying. Final question comes from Barco Gaming. How much do you think we will need for the new DLC? 30, 50, 80 million dollars. So we don't have an official idea what the DLC is going to be. There's rumors that we went over last Wednesday regarding the potential nightclub nightlife DLC. That may be true. Then again, it may be BS. It was still fun to speculate about and throw some ideas out. But a couple days ago, Grand Theft Auto Online did tweet out some bands that are going to be featured this summer in Los Santos, which means we're most likely getting a brand new radio station, which is nothing new. We've gotten at least 2 radio stations over the lifetime of Grand Theft Auto Online, including The Lab as well as Blonded. So another radio station added to Grand Theft Auto Online, it's very possible. I guess it's going to be a techno station. And since a lot of popular nightclubs play techno music, it would segue into a potential nightclub DLC. Now, I hope that this DLC, whatever it happens to be, that comes out most likely in June, is not as expensive as, say, Doomsday or Gun Running or Smuggler's Run. I think that 30 to 50 million is probably a good ballpark, because I think if there are clubs and bars, they're not going to be cheap. It's going to cost a few $1,000,000 to buy them, and you may have some other things you can do with those clubs to like tweak them a little bit, and I guess get in a larger crowd, people, patrons, clients, whatever you want to call them. And there's also going to be content that you'll be able to purchase, most likely. Vehicles, there's always vehicles, and clothing. I'm hoping there's going to be a ton of new clothing that is not military based. We went over that last week. So I would say $30 to $50 million. It wouldn't surprise me. Then again, this may be a relatively cheap DLC by comparison to the previous military DLCs. I guess we'll find out one way or the other. And there you go. All your questions, as far as I know, answered regarding this latest installment of my ongoing Q&A series. Thank you so much to everybody over on the YouTube channel tab, as well as Discord, Twitter, for submitting your questions. I hope I answered your questions to the best of my abilities. And if you want to see previous Q&As, once again, feel free and check out the Q&A playlist. And we'll do the next installment of Q&A when we reach 8,000 subscribers in the year 2021. Maybe sooner. I wish.